Good morning. Happy October. Happy October. What's going to happen with trick-or-treating? I've seen people designing contraptions to like shoot candy to kids. Anyway, so what was I going to talk about? Living by default and living by design. So living by default, would you say a baby lives by default? Right? Because they're just like well, they're not just existing. So living by default, to me, that means you go to school. What can you do about that? I mean, maybe if you're a performer and artist, you want to go to a special school, but you pretty much just follow here's your elementary school, here's your junior high, here's your high school. Okay. Then you get to start making decisions, right? And it hurts me when I see people, what I think of living by default, like, well, I'll get a job here and I'll live here and I'll get married and there you go. I'm just going to stay here. And maybe they really want to do that. But living by design sounds so much better to me. And like making conscious choices. This is what I want, and I'm going to get as close as I can to it, right? Instead of, this is the family business. This is what I'm supposed to do. Is that where that comes up in England or something, where you're not supposed to really try to move ahead of your station in life or above, or isn't that a thing there? And like when you ask someone what they do, that's considered rude, where here, if you ask someone how much they make, that's the rude question. Anyway, so do you know what you want? Do you know what work you want to do? Who you want to help? Who you want to work with, work for? And a lot of people get hung up on that. What should I be doing? And instead, like asking outside yourself instead of trying to figure it out within. And I'm listening to Glennon Doyle's Untamed. And yesterday I hit a point where she's talking about, I don't know if it's just like women. I guess it's women she's talking about. And how dying without finding your purpose is one of our fears. And she suggests following your heartbreak. So if there's something in the world that really breaks your heart to see, that is the path to finding your purpose. Following that path. So for me, when I was younger, I didn't like seeing injustice, and I didn't like seeing people without vast resources losing out to people with resources. So especially in court. And that was because it happened to me, and I thought, that's what I need to do. I need to go to law school so I can help people who don't have the resources that other people do. But now, I don't know. Maybe it's like just waking people up to choices and like all the potential that you have, because it's a miracle you're here, right? Conception's a miracle. Childbirth is a miracle, I think. I think it's insane. I think it's insane that I have made 4 people. Isn't that insane that you can make people? I mean, there's a window, but you can make people. And so the whole thing's a miracle. So don't throw away that miracle and just get on the conveyor belt and, sit there for the whole ride. Like, get off. Decide where you want to get off and where you want to go, and have a look around. That's what I've been doing. Yes, that is what I've been doing. So think about that today. I mean, I'm sure everyone's thought about it at some point, but ask yourself, are you living by default or by design? Okay. I'm gonna have another cup of tea. I wish you a very wonderful Wednesday and a happy October. And I had a jar of water out last night for the full moon, although it was very cloudy here, but that's okay. The energy is out there. That's what I should make my tea with now. I'm gonna go drink my full moon water. And if you didn't get your stuff out last night, you can do it tonight. I'm gonna do it 3 nights in a row. Yes, because my friends at GVU gave me that idea, and I'm gonna do it. Happy Wednesday. Have a lovely day. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.